Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Alonzo Doherty gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's real easy to see why this guy's one of the top pitchers. His strikeout per 9 ratio is off the charts. What does that tell me? Not only is his stuff good, but when he throws it in the strike zone, he's tough to hit. If he brings his A game, pack up your bats because he's going to punch out quite a few hitters.
Standing in, Tyler Naquin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The designated hitter.
So digging in now, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Francisco Lindor will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Clark is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Corey Kluber gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 16 and have 2 quality starts back-to-back.
In now, Danny Nowakowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Danny Nowakowski.
Pitch on the way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now batting, Christopher Bagley, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Just missing here, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Hit back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Alejandro.
Striding into the box, Alejandro Sanchez. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fouled away. Kluber steps into his windup. Here it comes on 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
First offering on its way. Vinny Domit is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer.
Bradley Zimmer.
And the pitch.
Ball 1.
Doherty is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
The center fielder, number 33, Tommy Pham.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Zimmer aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball called for strike two.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Zimmer makes a break from first. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Racing back, the right fielder out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Yonder Alonso stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Shea Clark. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. Third in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training, if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. No one out with a runner at second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Castro has it, and there's one down now.
The designated hitter.
At the plate, Hunter Dozier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
1 out and a runner on third. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. As a look, now the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. In there, and it's even at 1. Men on third with 2 down. One and 2, the count to the Royals shortstop.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Salvador Perez would be next. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Back now at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals, who've benefited from solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Beckham.
And the pitch. Tim Beckham is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Tim Beckham.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Francisco Mejia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. That evens it up 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner. So here's Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
2 balls, 1
Runners
strike.
on first with 1 down. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bagley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Outside, 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. One and one. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Bottom of the 3rd now. And next to hit is the catcher, Salvador Perez.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Curtis Rodriguez.
At the plate, Danny Nowakowski. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. A runner at second, nobody out. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that and is safely into third.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The runner in scoring position with none out. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Now at the plate, Christopher Bagley, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch inside, the throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now. Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Christopher Bagley is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Vinny Doman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. The 0-1 offering. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Count is 1-2 now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Curtis Rodriguez will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now catching, number 11, Curtis Rodriguez.
All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Bradley Zimmer.
The right fielder for 4.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Here's Starlin Castro, and the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 17.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Clark camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The third baseman.
2 men on, 2 out. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. From the belt, the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate as that should go down as a passed ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Shea Clark.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Naquin moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4. Hunter Dozier digging in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Juan Manuel will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 90, Juan Manuel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
From the belt, the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Zimmer. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
The batter, number 4.
So striding forward now, Damon Rodriguez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that Juan Manuel will remain in the game at second base after coming on as pinch hitter in the last half inning. Rob Tejada is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
A defensive change for the Royals. Now catching, number 99.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tyler Naquin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run.
Up next to Cleveland.
To the plate now, Jason Kipnis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Domit is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Pulled toward right center field. Rodriguez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Way to go.
Digging in, Curtis Rodriguez. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike.
Count.
Ground ball foul down the left side. 2-2.
We got full count.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Royals have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 score.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Danny Nowakowski. A ball and no strikes. It was a walk in his last trip. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready once again, Christopher Bagley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. At the plate, Vinny Domit, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Pitch out, nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Runners off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Short hop, but he's out. Great play. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And he got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Tommy Pham stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Up next for Cleveland.
In now for Cleveland, Yonder Alonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6.
ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Count 2-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians strike. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the rookie outfielder, Vinny Gomit.
Vinny Gomit.
First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And the count will be full. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Striding in, Shea Clark. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 1 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 99.
Into the box now, Rob Tejada is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
2-0 now. Kluber pauses. Here's the delivery. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Zimmer's in pursuit. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 7th inning ready to roll. And now it'll be the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One out now for the Indians in their 7th. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2. At plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he popped him up. Rodriguez onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Sean Gilmartin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in now, Damon Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Gilmartin, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Up next to the Royals, the second baseman, Curtis Rodriguez.
Into the box, Curtis Rodriguez. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of the lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Danny Nowakowski, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score. So stepping in, Christopher Bagley. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
All even now, 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Mario Mateo takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-1. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Ralph Ludwig has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin. The 8th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Adam Doherty will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second.
Eric Calzado is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Now playing right field. Number 1, Eric Calzado.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A ball and a strike now. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Rodriguez onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Grounder down the line at third. but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ludwig, a former Red Sox, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Center fielder, number 33.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Second baseman.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Calzado will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The first baseman, number 17.
Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vinny Domet, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
0-1 the count. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Naquin is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready for another chance? Shea Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Grounded to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
So striding in, Rob Tejada. He singled his last time up. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So Kevin Quackenbush takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Kevin Quackenbush.
set to start the ninth in this one. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Tim Beckham.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Standing in, Francisco Mejia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nowakowski is there, 2 gone. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Reined in. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Royals make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Royals pick up win number 107, best in the division. Alonzo Doherty earns his 5th winner of the year. Kevin Quackenbush records the save, his 53rd of the season, which leads the league. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central. Sitting Indians 4-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. And the Indians are 2nd in the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. Tyson Ross nabbed his 15th win this season, leading the Orioles to the victory over the White Sox 5-3. He is among the AL leaders in wins. As of today, the White Sox sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Orioles sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. The Atlanta Braves sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-4. In the standings, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st, while the Braves are in 1st place in the NL East. They are enjoying a 5.5 game advantage. Dominic Leone earned his 6th win out of the pen as Minnesota defeated the Rangers 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. They're over 20 games out of 1st. Ryan Javeri got his 2nd W of the season as the D-backs got the best of the Rays 3-2. At the start of the day, the Rays are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-1. Heading into the day, the Yankees sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 11 games out of first. And the Blue Jays are atop the division. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second. The Cardinals got an astounding 20 hits in total as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 13-8. As of right now, the Angels are leading the AL West, 2 games up on second place. While the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division, they're over 20 games out of first. The Oakland Athletics got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Red Sox 8-6. As of today, the A's sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, 2.5 games out of first, while the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East, 2.5 games out of first. The Houston Astros amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 11-1. Entering the day's action, the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West, 9.5 games behind first, while the Astros are 2nd in the division. They're 2 games back. The Padres allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-0. At the start of the day, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres are in 3rd place in the NL West, 8 games out of first. The Nationals got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 7-2. In the standings, the Nationals are in 2nd place in the NL East, 5.5 games back. While the Mets are 4th in the division, they're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 4-1. As of today, the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, 12 games behind first place, while the Cubs are in 1st place in the NL Central. They have a 3-game cushion. The Pittsburgh Pirates swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 16-7. Heading into the day, the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're 16.5 games out of first. And the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, 9 games back. The Los Angeles Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, 4-1. As of right now, the Dodgers are in 2nd place in the NL West, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. And the Reds sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. They trail by 8.5 games. Madison Bumgarner won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season as the Giants disposed of the Brewers 6-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. In the standings, the Giants are atop the NL West, 4 games up. And the Brewers are in 2nd place in the NL Central, 3 games back. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.